is a burgeoning ecosystem of data brokers who sell all kinds of data about people. But one of the main things that they traffic in is location data. Location data is extremely valuable. There's all kinds of companies that want this. I run a retail business. I want to know what my foot traffic looks like, or my competitors' foot traffic looks like. I'm a city planner. I want to know, when are people traveling on the roads? When are people going downtown? Hedge funds love this data, right? They want to do market analytics of what people are doing, what stores are they visiting. So hedge funds buy all this data to plan their investment strategies. So this is very valuable, but it's also extremely privacy sensitive. So there's a lot of scholarship that has looked at location data and how difficult it is to make available while also preserve privacy. In this country, in general, privacy laws are very weak. There are specific protections for very narrow kinds of data, like your credit report. Electronic health records are private by default, but that's a very narrow set of data. That's basically your records at a hospital or your records from your primary care provider. That doesn't cover health data in general. So if I, use an Apple Watch and it's recording my, heart rate, that's health data for sure, but that's not HIPAA protected. If I go and visit a website for a healthcare provider or an abortion clinic, I would say that is health data, but it's not an electronic health record, so HIPAA does not apply. The prevailing regime is the notice and consent regime. So as long as a company has a privacy disclosure, they would say you have been notified of our practices, and by continuing to use our service, you are consenting to those practices. So I think location is one of these cases where the data is so sensitive, it should be heavily regulated. There's no reason why 30 companies you've never heard of should basically be surveilling your location 24 hours a day and selling it. If it's not abortions, it's outing someone's sexuality or discriminating against them because you've inferred their religion, or law enforcement agencies and immigration enforcement are known to buy this kind of data, so it circumvents the Fourth Amendment. Companies aren't going to stop collecting it and selling it on their own, so it really should just be stopped, like at the federal level. So you should really exercise those options thoughtfully. If you're planning on giving an app location access in the background all the time, you really got to think carefully about that, because often what that means is that they will just collect the location all the time and stream it right to a data broker.